Everything that you desire, that you believe you have, you will receive. It is the belief in the thing that makes it happen. The belief is the reality. Act as if you were, and you will become. Simply dare to assume you are what you want to be, and you will compel everyone to play their part. People are only actors, bearing witness to the mental conversations you have within yourself. So start now to construct a dialogue that implies the fulfillment of your desire. Speak to yourself as though you're already the person you wish to be. Persist in this assumption, and it will harden into fact. Remember, it is not what you want that you attract. You attract what you believe to be true.
So, after listening to Neville Goddard's teaching, what is the real lesson we should take from it? It is not simply that you should wish for something and wait for it. Neville is teaching us to change the belief we hold about ourselves and our desired reality. There's a big difference between wanting something and believing it is possible. You may want success, wealth, love, confidence, or a better life. But if deep inside you continue to believe that you are not capable, not worthy, or that your desire is impossible, then your belief is working against your desire. This is why Neville tells us to assume that we already are the person we want to become. Ask yourself, if my desire were already fulfilled, how would I think? How would I speak to myself? What would I expect from life? Then begin having that conversation within yourself. Instead of repeatedly saying, I hope things will change, begin thinking from the identity of someone whose life is already changing. This doesn't mean pretending or ignoring reality. It means choosing the mental state from which you face reality. Your inner conversation matters because you are constantly telling yourself a story about who you are. If that story is built around fear, failure, and lack, you continue reinforcing that identity. But if you consistently imagine yourself as confident, capable, successful, and worthy, you begin developing a different identity. And that is where persistence becomes important. One positive thought will not erase years of old beliefs. You have to return to the new assumption repeatedly until it begins to feel natural. So don't only ask, what do I want? Ask yourself, what do I believe is true about me? Because according to Neville, your reality begins with that belief. Your desire gives you the direction. Your imagination gives you the experience. But your persistent belief gives that experience a place to live within you. Change the assumption within, and you begin changing the person who experiences the world outside.